Hey, what's up, guys? Let's talk about Mad Max. Now, Mad Max is, of course, a sequel to Road Warrior. All around a badass movie, man. In this film, we find Max still wandering throughout the desert looking for water, oil, whatever he has. He tells a car, however, he doesn't have a dog. That was a big part of the first one. I kind of missed that. Oh well. However, in this film, he is captured by a bunch of non-good goat doers. He's apprehended by a tribe and used to suck life out of him. A blood bag is what they call him. They use him for his blood because the majority of this tribe is sick. They either have tumors or just doomed from genetic default. Him being healthy and not born post-nuclear holocaust, he's still just good and just get it. So of course they just want to harvest his blood. And that's his purpose in this film, or that's his intended purpose. However, luck is heavily on his side, and Mad Max is able to escape. He finds himself in line with Furiosa. Furiosa is a driver for a convoy that transfers supplies from one tribe to another. They exchange nourishment for oil. That's how this thing works. However, she tries to make an escape, in which she finds herself strongly in cahoots with Mad Max. Not to spoil it too much for you, but to spoil a little bit for you, Furiosa was adopted by this tribe, and she's really trying to find her way home. She's all grown up and has a big rig now. Now, in this film, Mad Max doesn't really say a lot. He probably has some trust issues by now from the first Road Warrior, and of course the sequel. I love Road Warrior. That and Waterworld. It's post-apocalyptic movies. Get it. This was an amazing movie. I highly suggest you guys go spend money on it. It's worth Redbox. I'm probably going to buy it because everything was sewn together perfectly. From the soundtrack to the acting. No one had a small part in this film, I feel. Everybody just came to par. Everybody worked off each other and it was just great. Nobody brought it down. That's what I'm trying to say. If I hadn't said it already. Okay, that's it for my basic premise of the film. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and stop watching this video now because I'm about to drop some major spoilers and talk about what I saw and what I think is the meaning of this film. You've been warned. Here we go. This film was this was a sleight of hand film. It tricked you into thinking Mad Max was the main character. Furiosa was the main character. She had more dialogue. She drove the story, and really the story was about her. She just kind of happened upon Max. Mad Max was more of a sidekick in this film. With a gun. He who has a bigger stick is obviously in control of the situation. But she was fucking beast in this film. She was. This is a good film about movie heroism. Did I say it right? The fact that she was trying to liberate her female companions from the male oppressor was really Wonder Woman of her, you know? Really Wonder Woman of her. The thing that I do admire about the Gearheads is the camaraderie. Dying for a cause. That's what they believed in. That's what they did. They died to protect their tribe in essence. Now, they did kind of follow this whack religion. But that can be said for any human tribe, no matter how big or how modern. Religion is a great way to control the mass through fear, and it just gives somebody something to stand for. Like in war. Like fighting for God in war. I really want to talk about the soundtrack for this movie. Now, some of my first film reviews was actually Hercules. Hercules had used stock music in their movie. Now, chase scenes or fight scenes has hills and valleys, highs and lows. And if you use stock music to portray that, to go along with it, it's going to not sew up perfectly. However, in this Mad Max movie, the soundtrack was amazing. And something that you wouldn't notice unless you were a moviegoer. Or a music lover. They could kind of go hand in hand, if you ask me. But what do I know? Overall, this is kind of like Viking mythology mixed with the Muncher Truck Rally. Good stuff. Who's not going to want to go see that, dude? The fucking blind guitarist? Yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Please leave a comment below how you think I did, what movie reviews you want me to cover next time. I don't know, stay being awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.